Greetings, everyone. My name is Pierre Junior Sano. My presentation will be about wildfire, precisely Jasper National Park. How the impact of climate change has affected one of the largest national park in Alberta. Well, Jasper is located in Alberta within the Rocky Mountains, and it covers an area of 10,878 kilometers. Right now the park is facing a significant threat, right? The loss of its flora, fauna, and the species that live there. The overall well-being of the environmental there. So, here's two major threats that are affecting Jasper National Park right now. The first one is wildfire. As you can see at the beginning, wildfire is a major threat to the park environment. So the wildfire is causing the loss of species such as like caribou, elk, and bears. And as you know, the wildfire present a significant threat to these animals, and most importantly to the ecosystem in the environment. If we lose the environment, and then we're gonna have to lose like the species that live there as well with the Athabasca glacier, and this is typically affected by climate change, right? And as you know, Athabasca glacier is one of the most beautiful feature, prominent feature of Jasper National Park. Well, there is there's a retreat, you know, and also an increasing to the temperature there. And that being said, that increasing in the temperature is making the glacier retreating. The snow, and also we had the park had a small lake, but the lake has shrinking, right? And also it's impacting the water levels there, and the aquatic species that used to live in the lake, seals. We're losing all that, and because they don't have available of fresh water, the availability of fresh water there. Well, as I was talking about temperature decrease increasing, but in the winter Jasper has faced increasing temperature, right? So this impact, the snow levels, snowpack levels, and also the habitats of wildlife, such as seals and fish and all the aquatic species, right? So this chart illustrates the average temperature and low temperature in Jasper each month. The blue line, this illustrates the average low temperature reaching the lowest point in January, which is minus 14.6 degrees Celsius. And for December, it's minus 15.5 degrees Celsius. And it's peaking in July, right? So there you find is 6.1 degrees Celsius. So the red line, as you can see there, the red line, depicts the average high temperature. This hit the lowest in January, which is minus 6.7 degree Celsius, and the highest in July, 17.3 degrees Celsius. Like this pattern demonstrates a typical temperate climate with cold winter and warm summer has seen, and a gradual increase, from January to July, and also in a decrease from July to December. We should be, it should be, like still hot in July, like, but climate change is affecting all that. As I mentioned earlier, Athabasca Glacier. Here's an old picture of Athabasca Glacier. This picture dated in 1917, and there's a more recent picture of Athabasca Glacier at the bottom. So, as I said earlier, the Athabasca Glacier have gone in like under substantial retreat, and it's affecting the winter landscape. So, This picture has shown the glacier visibly decrease in size, and this result in the exposure of more land and the formation of small lakes. You can see in the recent picture, right? So there's a small lake that's no, it's formed due to the glacier retreat. So this retreat is attributed to the global change of glacier retreat, and which is climate change, right? Like I said earlier, climate change is the environment biggest enemy. It's affecting our environment, right? So the the noticeable retreat serve as an indicator of the impact of climate change on glacial landscape. As you can see in the picture, Athabasca Glacier used to be nice, very nice. I'm not saying it's not nice right now, but in 1917 you can see every feature, and the feature was nice. You can see there were no lakes and nothing at all. This is a picture of Jasper National Park wildfire right now, and this picture is from this summer. As you can see, there's thick smoke and visible flames rising from the trees, and the park's mountain glaciers and dense forests. They're all vulnerable from the wildfire, and this is greatly affecting the ecosystem, wildlife habitats, and also human safety. And there's a dry conditions there, climate change. It's causing all that, and we're losing trees. We're having more fires. We're losing more species, wildlife there. Like it's just that it's affecting the ecosystem, and I think the government should do more to preserve and safeguard that beautiful park that like we're losing, and the features of that park. The Athabasca Glacier, the forest needs to be safeguarded. And thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you learned something and enjoyed the video.